Salva Mawane Dut Arik is an 11-year-old boy in South Sudan from the Dinka tribe who is forced out of his country due to war. He runs into the Sudan bush when his village is ambushed by rebels, and without food, water, or knowledge of where his family is, he leaves. He begins a long journey full of pain, exhaustion, and moments of starvation. And yet, Salva must keep his hope as he walks toward Ethiopia. Along the way, he makes a friend and finds a family member, but soon he finds that he is alone. With hundreds of miles and more than a year of walking while living in various refugee camps, Salva encounters many hardships. Eventually, he finds that he is able to help those receive what he has always lacked. Naya is also living in South Sudan, and her story takes place at the same age as Salva's, but she is a young girl from the Nuer tribe in the year 2008. She spends 8 hours a day, the same amount of time that many of you are in school, walking to and from a pond to make sure that her family has water to drink. She must carry the heavy container all the way home by herself, being careful not to spill. Because Naya fetches water, she cannot go to school. Throughout the book, something is being built in her village with men she does not know making all of the plans. They dig in the ground right where the village people once gathered for bonfire celebrations. Whatever could they be building? Why would they think that there was anything valuable in that piece of land? A Long Walk to Water was written by Linda Sue Park and published in 2010. Today we have the opportunity to actually hear from Salva Dut himself. Salva, in the book it mentions that you had begun an organization called Water for Sudan to help bring clean water to South Sudan because of what your father experienced. Would you tell the audience what your inspiration was behind this organization?
The doctor told him that he need to start drinking clean water. If not, he might get sick again and get some waterborne diseases again, and he might die. When I went back to US, I said I should do something to help my dad and other people who are in the same situation as well. And that's where I formed a non-profit organization called Water for Sudan. That's why I'm here today.
Wow, I really appreciate your insight on that. Another question. Why do you continue on with the project for South Sudan?
And now he's drinking clean water, he's healthy. I was starting it because of him, but I find there was so much need for others. And if you help them, these people someday they may help others. And that's what really gives me energy, because it's helping the life of the people. Now that South Sudan is an independent nation, it's all the more important to help them help themselves.
Thank you so much for your time today, Mr. Dut. That is all the time we have left for. But students, I want to leave you with this quote from page 27 of A Long Walk to Water. Waiting for water, here, for hours at a time, and every day for 5 long months, until the rains come and she and her family could return home. Will Salva and Naya make it to clean water in time? Or will their hope dry out like their tongues? Pick up this book to see for yourself.